for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Here's Arenas. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Caron Butler. Haywood is out there with Antawn Jamison. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. Now, here is Haywood. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 4. And a miss there on the triple. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. Brown the pass to Beal. The feed to Bryant. And it's Wall in the corner. Over Daniels. Knocks down the 10-footer.
The handles of Wall combined with the speed is incredible. He's easily slicing and dicing the D.
Here's Arenas trying to get open as Haywood. Arenas with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He is so hard to stop. I mean, when Beal is committed to scoring, he doesn't care who's guarding him.
Outside Arenas. To the paint. Haywood kicks to Daniels. Pass to Jamison. He feeds it to Butler. Trying to get open is Haywood. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Wall finds Beal. Back to Wall. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Caron Butler.
Wall plays big down there. Sheer determination picks up fouls in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so John Wall nails both of them. Here is Arenas. Shot from 12. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Arenas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Bertans for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They get it back. Haywood. And he banks in the layup.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Here's Wall. Rebound by Caron Butler. Washington trailing. Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Beal following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Wagner, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Bertanis. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. Now, here's Thomas. Passes it to Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
And Washington making a change here. Smith has checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Mason with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 2. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Stevenson left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Thomas gets the bucket. 1:05 left to play here in the first. Smith scanning the floor. Thomas against Mason. Shoots from the elbow. And again, Washington no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Davis, the pass to Thomas. Dishes to Mason. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Isaiah Thomas. The Wizards have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Mason drops them both. And the Wizards with possession. And there's the pass to Hachimura. Pass to Wagner. The Wizards working the ball around now. The Wizards with another miss. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the middle. Stevenson dishes to Thomas. Yep, it counts. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that one misses.
I mean, and even though he's 5'9", 185 pounds, soaking wet, Thomas plays big out there, fearless.
And the second free throw, good. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Smith. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Haywood. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Antonio Daniels. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Jamison in at the 4. Here's Thomas, following the bucket by the Wizards. And the layup's good off the glass.
He embraces the contact, does Thomas. At his height, he uses his body like a shield, just has such great leverage, creating space for the finish.
Haywood gets the bucket. Haywood's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Wizards.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Thomas passes to Wagner. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Smith kicks to Miles. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
to the left wing. Here's Jamison. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Jamison's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. Group out there now. Here's Beal. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Basket, good.
Well, Beal plays big in the paint. It doesn't matter who's on him. He's determined to finish open.
Mason with it. On the wing, Davis. Smith outside. Pass to Mason. Stevenson with it. 5 on the clock. Over Berton. Stevenson can't hit. Wizards trailed by 3. Outside, Wall. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Wall faces up. This is the most natural area for him, medium range.
And it's Mason with the ball for Washington. Passes it to Davis. Smith outside, and the pass to Thomas. Back to Smith, down to 5 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, Thomas's shot is off. And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 1. Here's Bertanis. Thomas with the block. It's stolen by Berton. And they take the lead. Berton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Stevenson. There's the triple. Rebound by the Wizards. Outside, Beal. Over Davis. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Brown. And it's 6 points for Bradley Beal.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Mason against Wall. Upside Thomas. They need this one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And Thomas with the block. And here is Mason. Now here's Stevenson. That misses off the backboard. Ball against Smith. Pass to Bryant. Over Thomas. And it's Bryant missing. Mason against Wall. Down low. Stevenson right side. 3-pointer. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Bill has quick instincts on D. He's fantastic at getting his hands up to contest shots.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Jones. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Travis Berton's out there with Bryant, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here's Arenas outside, and the 3 ball is good. Arenas has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Washington. To the inside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
See, I love how Beal didn't settle for the layup right there. He made sure to finish it with strength.
Arenas against Wall. Arenas kicks to Daniels. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Daniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Got to admire the tough defensive ball. He doesn't give up any space to get a clean look on this play.
Brown finds Beal. Outside, Wall. Back to Beal. Brown right side. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
So for the Wizards, C.J. Miles comes in for Brown. And Smith subbed in for Bradley Beal. The free throw drops for Butler. Here's Smith. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wall, good.
And the vertical of Wall, he gets off the floor fast to collect second chance opportunities.
The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Arenas. Passes to Haywood. Kicks it to Daniels. The Wizards working the ball around now. Clock at 6. 3-pointer, Butler, and he's good on the 3 ball. Butler's got 8 points.
Well, that's a look they always want him to take, because if he's got the space, he's got the green light.
And Wall. Here we go now. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Gilbert Arenas. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Hachimura comes in for C.J. Miles. Washington shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Arenas dishes to Haywood. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Outside, Wall. Haywood with the block.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Smith. Arenas against Smith. Fires from 14. Arenas with the bucket. 12 points for him.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for this.
Here's Hachimura. Defended by Butler. Back to Wall. The pass to Smith. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. And here are the Wizards now. They lead by 1. Smith against Arenas. Pass to Daniels. From deep. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Washington making some changes. Troy Brown's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Bradley Beal comes in for John Wall. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Smith. Thomas surveying the D for the lead. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. So it's the Wizards now. It's a 1-point game. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Hachimura, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Beal in the corner. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Butler against Brown. Butler kicks it over to Arenas. Fires from deep. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
And so it's Gilbert Arenas making things happen for Washington. He
forced their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Wizards. Stevenson out there with Smith. And it's a Tom Thomas. Then there's Davis, and it's Mason in at point guard. Wizards trail by 6. Knocked away. Outside, Beal. Pass to Berton. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Mason with it. Inside. Brown against Davis. And it's Beal in the corner. Rebound by the Wizards.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Thomas. A fadeaway J off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for Washington here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Wizards leading by 4. Smith on the wing. Passes it to Thomas. It's deflected. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. And here is Davis. Smith outside. Mason the pass to Stevenson. Over Berton. Rebounded by the Wizards. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Stevenson. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Davis finds Smith. Stevenson trying to free himself up. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Davis. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups. They've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
The pass to Jamison. 4 on the shot clock. Haywood kicks to Daniels. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. There's the pass to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Arenas against Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
A good league gets even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bertens. Brown outside. No good there. Now the Wizards take it the other way. To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 7 points for Jamison.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Now here's Beal. He's covered by Daniels. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Butler.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something that's rarely a good idea.
Jamison kicks to Butler. From the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. And now a 12-point Washington lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Beal's shot is good.
Oh, they'll take that. They got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Arenas against Wall. Now here's Arenas. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.